Hello, I'm Jeffrey Lyon, president of the St. John Comic Book Club,
And I am Zachary Blue, Vice President of the Comic Book Club.
and we're here today to discuss Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, Zach, I gotta say, I really kind of enjoyed this story.
Yeah, I did it too. I really liked the background and I liked the art. It was really good.
For me, I think it was really great just seeing how this would play out, with Batman kind of coming in on the investigation. He's the Dark Knight, he's a detective, so already having events happened and then going into the investigation from like the middle point and going forward, I think that was kind of a clever idea.
I really liked it.
And I think for me, the way they meshed Shredder with other big kind of mafia bosses in DC Comics, like the Penguin and Ra's al Ghul, that was another good stroke of brilliance. Because in a way, Shredder. Because do you know much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I know, plenty.
So Shredder, he's kind of like half mob crime boss, half leader of a ninja team, right?
Yeah.
And Penguin and Ra's al Ghul kind of make up both halves, because you got Penguin, who's kind of the crime mob boss, and you got Ra's al Ghul, who's leader of a ninja group, although it's more assassins.
Yeah, what I really liked about it is that it added a whole bunch of characters from both the Ninja Turtles and the Batman.
That is true. I mean, you don't get a ton of. It's more. I think the book's more Batman. I mean, he's kind of more central. This is taking place in DC, so his characters, his people get more priority. When you look at Casey Jones, he doesn't really have much to do in the story, and then April, she doesn't really show up until the end part. But
Yeah.
other than that, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was really enjoyable.
So I'll say this, I haven't really read or seen much on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles until reading this, so it was kind of neat to see them for me. So what was like some of your favorite parts of this book?
I really liked the part when Michelangelo was riding the dinosaur and
Yes.
he was saying these funny things.
I know. I mean, what is it that he says here? This is everything I have ever wanted in my entire life. I mean, that basically sums it up. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't you want to ride a dinosaur?
Yeah.
That is great. I gotta say, that was kind of funny. And then, of course, Batman just shows up and drops in on him. And then how they steal the Batmobile.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, there is another thing. It's like, Alfred's like, no way are you going to do this. And then they crash it through the wall. Spoiler alert, spoiler warnings, I guess. We should have probably said that at the beginning. We'll do something like that. So, that's just great. Some of those little bits. And then the sewers, Killer Croc in the sewers.
Oh, yeah.
Not my pony racer. I don't even get that, but that is good.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Well, I gotta say, for me, one thing I really gotta say is the big finale there at Arkham, all the mutagen Batman villains. To me, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really good.
So
I liked how the Shredder and the Foot Clan joined with the Batman villains. So it was basically the good versus the bad. I really liked that.
Good versus bad and ugly. Actually, no. I mean, the animal designs in here were amazing to look at. Like, I love that. Who do you think was one of your favorite villain mutations?
I liked Penguin, except he wasn't a mutation.
Well, I mean, he did turn into a penguin.
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Penguin was really cool. I've always been a fan of Penguin. His clever words, clever mind.
I think for me, one of my personal favorites would probably be Mr. Freeze becoming a polar bear. I mean, I really like big, powerful characters, and so to see Mr. Freeze turn into a polar bear, that was pretty cool. And Michelangelo and how he's so enthralled by the idea of a polar bear with a freeze gun making ice puns. That was great.
That was good.
So, I mean, I do enjoy Mr. Freeze because he's kind of this tragic story, He's not just out for the money or anything. He's trying to save his wife who's dying,
Yeah.
So that's kind of he's one of those noble villains.
You know, the new Star
Yeah.
So that's pretty neat. And I also like Bane being an elephant because I like elephants.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting why they chose an elephant for him. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know what else they would have had.
mm, that's actually interesting. I mean, part of it, they did a lot of mammals and birds. Like, you think about that, I mean, Joker was the only reptile, I think, right?
I believe so.
And then Poison Ivy is probably the most unique and probably one of the coolest designs, of being a praying mantis. That would have been cool, seeing like Bane as a scorpion guy or something. Now that would have been awesome.
That would be cool.
So, what do you think? You know, I think we've been seeing its praises quite a bit. So, do you have anything like you didn't like about it too much?
Not really. I thought it was a really good story, a good storyline, good background, good art. Everything was how the Ninja Turtles and the Batman normally is.
I think for me, my only thing I didn't care too much for in this was just how Raphael, he just ripped into Batman. Oh, he's not being serious. I don't really know the Turtles too well. I kind of have an idea as to who they are, but for me, that part was just it felt a little weird to me. Just why would he go ripping into Batman like that without even knowing who he was?
Yeah, he is like that normally.
Alright, well that's interesting. I think the only thing that I think could have made this better was more Casey Jones action.
Yeah.
That probably would have been cool.
I really like Casey Jones.
So, I mean, he seems like a cool character.
Yeah, he's good.
But also, I just keep wishing that they would have done some kind of Batman and Robin turning into an actual Bat and Robin with the mutant. I mean, obviously, you know, it wouldn't have been a huge problem. I mean, eventually it would have worn off. I mean, it would have looked really cool. I think, I mean, like I say, it's kind of double-edged sword for me on it, because to me, on one hand, it serves the purpose of allowing the villains to be mutated and then go back to being normal. But at the same time, I just didn't care too much for, the mutant gen is going inert, you know, and the turtles will die. I think he was a bit of an interesting plot thread, but I also feel like it was, you know, it's a little touch and go for me, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I think we've done a pretty good job of covering this.
Yeah, I think we got all of it.
Well,
Well, I am Zachary Blue from Vice President of the Comic Book Club.
and I'm Jeffrey Lyon, President of the St. John Comic Book Club, wishing you a super day.